Hey everybody, and welcome to a slightly different, or actually very different, Risk of Rain 2 video. So, the thing is, I've been trying to beat the game, beat the final boss, the recently added one, on and off. I've tried it a couple of times on camera. Actually, I don't know how many episodes I actually released of that. I did record a bunch of runs, but I've been unsuccessful for a long time, and I've actually started doing some runs on easy difficulty just to, get through it, get it done, really just to unlock the final character. And as you can see, I have, in the meantime, unlocked them. Because what happened is I just recorded every now and then, whenever I felt like playing, I just recorded my runs on easy difficulty, but without any commentary, because, obviously I didn't know whether it would end up being another failure, and also it's just, well, it's more relaxing to play, to just play the game without having to, feeling the need to come up with some sort of commentary all the time. I can watch some YouTube videos on the side, and, it's just a very relaxing experience. Not that I don't also enjoy recording, commented runs. But anyway, that's what I did. Also, of course, I can focus much better. So my success rate was actually is definitely a lot higher when I'm not recording or not commenting. So anyway, I just did that, recorded a bunch of runs, and well, I guess I'm going to talk a little bit more about it at the end of what you're about to see. So this is just a little bit of an intro, and I've recorded those couple of runs, but most of them were unsuccessful until very recently, when I actually finally managed to beat it. And that is the run that you are about to see. As I said, it's without commentary. It's actually a relatively short run. Some of those runs were in the hour and a half up to 2 hour range, and this one was, I think, under an hour. Actually, I'm not sure how long the overall video is. The final timer was definitely under an hour, but there is a void field section in it, so it might be about an hour. Still, without commentary, it's maybe not that interesting to watch. In fact, I don't know how interesting it's going to watch when I'm done with what I'm about to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the middle section, most of the run, basically, until I reach the final stage or get near the final boss or something. Probably speed that up to just double speed, so, the whole thing is... You can definitely still follow what's happening if you're interested to see how the run progresses, and yeah. And then in the end, I actually recorded a little bit of an outro, really just me rambling after, the emotional shock of finally being able to beat the boss. Anyway, spoilers, I guess this one is gonna be a victory, but yeah, it's what it is. Really, I have no idea how interesting this is gonna be to watch, or if I'm going to make any more videos in this style. I suppose there really isn't much of a reason to, now that I have beat the boss. And I also don't want this to become too super long, so yeah, I'm just going to... Oh, also I did play as Acrid, which is actually a really fun character, as I knew before, but he's the one that I've been using for the last half a dozen attempts or so, and yeah, he ended up being successful, so good boy. Anyway, I suppose that's it. I'm gonna end this little intro and append the sped up successful run, and then you'll hear me at the end of the run if you're interested. So have fun, and until then. Okay, back. Microphone is back on. I actually did it. Holy moly. I was not sure about this. Also, the moon is exploding, and apparently... Oh god. I guess I haven't won yet? Oh no. Wait, why? Is that moving? No. No, it can't be. Well, at least I have all my stuff back, so... Well, I wasn't... Oh, hi. Well, I wasn't super fast compared to some other runs I've had, but yeah, I can move reasonably quickly. Oh, the poor character who somehow gets here with not really all that much in terms of movement speed. Painstakingly platforms their way to the boss in the first place. Somehow manages to pull off a victory, and then has to make it back in the time limit. I mean, that being said, it seems somewhat generous. Also, I'm definitely ignoring most of these Void Reavers, or whatever they're called. I really hope this is basically it. I think, honestly, well, apart from playing this on easy, which made this victory, well, I mean, I shouldn't be speaking too soon, but if this is going to be a victory, then what made this possible is, well, in the first place, playing on easy, not insisting on doing it on medium difficulty first. Hey, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a landing shuttle from the captain. He got here to pick me up. And he's giving me air support. Holy crap. Yes. Please? Okay. Okay, well, that, and I think, well, since the boss takes away everything from you, except for your use item, that is obviously a huge factor, and one of the best, if not the best option, is definitely the capacitor that I had. So, yeah, between just a huge single target damage, I mean, obviously that's exactly what you want, and the short cooldown, even without any enhancers, that made that final phase so much easier. Right. Oh, and this is, by the way, I guess I recorded some kind of little intro sequence for these attempts, and so it left with Delusions of Freedom. It left. Oh, I guess this text is probably unique to each survivor, and this is referring to Akrid. Risk of Rain 2. Roll credits. Well, I mean, this was only on easy, only in quotation marks, but it still felt like a pretty hard-earned victory, because, as I was going to say, this has been my, I want to say 5th attempt or so, and by far the shortest run, by the way. You saw probably that I switched that final teleporter back in order to loop, and while I was doing that, I figured, actually, I'm feeling pretty powerful already. Even though I was not really very far into the run. Some interesting concept art, I guess? I suppose that's what it is. Pretty neat. Yeah, anyway. So I felt pretty powerful for how short of a run it had been, for not having looped at all. And I wasn't sure if you could actually turn the teleporter back after you had changed the destination, but thankfully you can, as it turns out. So yeah, that's when I thought that, just screw it, I might as well try now, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well. Only about an hour wasted, as opposed to 2 hours, or close to 2 hours, or maybe even a little bit over 2 hours on some of those recent runs that I ended up, well, that I recorded without commentary, but I ended up scrapping because why would I upload a no commentary unsuccessful run? I mean, unsuccessful, whatever. That's not the point of the game, really. Definitely not for me. Each one of those runs was fun, and it's always just a little bit heartbreaking when it ends, because most of those, well, I played on easy, and playing on easy and basically going infinitely on easy is well, almost trivial. It's really until you then of course die eventually. I mean, some runs you literally just become unkillable, but actually all of those runs, well, only on two. I reached the final boss only 2 times out of those, I think 5 runs or so. The others, I actually did end up dying somehow. One of them, actually, I still don't understand. I rewatched my recording multiple times, frame by frame. I still don't understand what killed me there. It was wild. I was super powerful, and then suddenly some trivial normal enemy just one-shot me with dealing, I don't know, 150% of my health. There was no one-shot protection, which I thought was a thing, so that was weird. Anyway, that's, kind of pointless to talk about that without actually having the video to show for it. But yeah, I figured since I wasn't recording any commentary, and, it was just some random run on easy, who would be interested in watching that, right? I mean, I don't know, maybe someone would. But point is, I did scrap them because, I didn't really feel like doing the editing and whatnot for what was ultimately a failure. And yeah, I only ever started recording these because I wanted my first victory to be on camera for some weird reason. I don't know. In case anybody at all cares. I mean, since this is going to be one of those, well, really the first and possibly only one of these new types of videos where I, have this little intro sequence, and then the main part of the run just sped up. I'm probably gonna. Oh, actually, I don't really need to speed it up, since it's not all that long. Maybe I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, or, yeah, probably just, because it's without commentary. So I feel like most people are not gonna be interested in watching it at all. Maybe more people are gonna be willing to just zip through it if it's a little bit shorter. Well, yeah, and then of course this rambling section at the end. Thank you for making Hopoo games. What an amazing, wonderful, fun game that just keeps being fun. And, I mean, didn't see the unlock yet. Or did I? Did I just miss it? Yes, there it is. Beat the game, washed away. New character unlock. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it. I've physically avoided looking at screenshots where I saw, oh no, that's the new character. Looking away. No. Click that away. And this is the first time I'm actually getting a good look at the captain. Should I? I mean, you know what? No, I'm not going to look at this character in detail at all. I'm going to, not right now, but I'm going to record a proper video soon with, full commentary and all that, where I play him for the first time. Like on Monsoon difficulty, of course, or Rainstorm, not Monsoon. Heck no. But yeah, I mean, beating the game on Rainstorm is actually, beating the boss on Rainstorm is still kind of a personal goal. I'm not sure if I want to do that on camera. I don't really feel like I need to, and also it's gonna just take a billion attempts and just getting super lucky with a good one. And I don't know. I'm just gonna casually play off camera, and eventually I'll get it maybe, or if not, it's really not the end of the world. I don't think you get any special unlocks for beating the game on any harder difficulties. I mean, there's obliterating or beating the game to unlock the alternate skin, which I still haven't done for about half the characters, including the new one, of course. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go for obliterating in all of those cases, because yeah, beating the game, beating the boss on Monsoon, fills me with absolute existential dread. So probably not gonna happen. Anyway, I really need to stop rambling. We're gonna see a captain run soon, TM, I guess, now that I've finally unlocked him. Yeah, and as I said, I'm gonna take a look at the skills and everything. Then, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this weird video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.